Thanks for stopping by, Celtic. I appreciate you.
Be poetic. What the fuck
Watch
was
your
that?
profanity.
Oh, D, okay.
All right.
Exotic butters.
Exotic butters.
What is
You had
happening?
me at Butters.
I was trying to get your distract you so you go by trails.
I was booting it up.
I'm
Hurry
doing
up.
this while I'm waiting. I'm just talking with Ghost. Okay, so that puts my HP maximum at 151. If I were to take my con up one more, yeah, okay, yeah, it's definitely worth more to take.
Next up,
Tough.
St.
Just
Ursula
making sure.
Hospital.
Hey, you are sharing. Cool.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Hi,
I was yes.
hi, I'm here.
It'll be quite a detour, though. Are you okay, Kia? You're tired. We can rest a bit.
I'm A-okay! Walking around with you guys is the best! I love it!
You really are just brimming with energy.
Shall we head to the south exit then? If we take the bus, it shouldn't be too long of a trip.
Yeah, let's go!
I have to
Okay.
know about the green-haired twins. Go back. No. Who are they?
Hamill and Hamill.
That's cute. Adorable. Oh, they like her.
I need to see something. It's not gonna auto-roll disadvantage, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. How do I change that?
Here.
Sorry. Hey, someone's coming!
Oh, it's just you guys. Oh, wait. Which one of us? I don't remember the boys. One of us is a scaredy cat. The other one is the...
I don't
Xander
recognize
is
the two
Ryu.
other one. Okay. Yo, what's up?
The third one is the little girl from earlier that we talked to when we were trying to find... what's his face?
Who
The
was
little
that?
kid.
I have in my notes labeled girl.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's the same person.
Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Henri is Mira.
Oh, that's
Oh
Mira?
my goodness, it's me?
I thought it was
Okay.
me.
It was-
Hey, I
you
didn't
were
recognize
Henri,
that
yes.
kid.
No, these are the two boys that we rescued at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
No, that's not the second boy. The other boy looked different than that.
Nope, it's the same boy.
Same name.
Because the original boys were me and you, but it was that definitely they changed the model. Then that does not look like the same kid.
Mm,
I guess it's because we're seeing him from a different angle. I guess what's throwing it off.
maybe. Hello, you three. Are you headed off somewhere? Okay, this was the girl.
Sunday at school at the Crossbell Cathedral is about to begin.
Are you taking over this person?
Alright, I thought we said this was me.
No,
No.
the little boy is apparently you.
Ah!
Yes, the little
okay.
boy was you.
Sorry, you can take Momo.
That's not too far
I'll take
away.
Momo.
You'll probably be fine on your own then. That being said, you almost live close to each other if you have Sunday school at the same time, right?
This was Mira.
This one's me?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I gotten so caught up in playing with Ryu and Sight that I accidentally ended up skipping school.
It's not like it's your fault. How can we refuse an invitation to play with a freaking giant wolf?
Sight's the cutest!
Wait a second now. I don't think I've ever seen you around before. What's your name, girl?
I'm not a girl, I'm Kia! Kia, My name's Andre. The energetic guy right there is named Ryu, and the shy girl over there is Momo.
It's nice to meet you, Kia.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
Yo, we don't exactly have the time for this right now, do we? If we don't get going, Sister Marble's gonna destroy us.
You're right. Sorry, Lloyd. You see, we gotta...
I understand. Don't worry. Don't be late now, okay?
Wouldn't dream of it. See you later.
Goodbye.
That's right. Sister Marvel is still teaching Sunday school. Wait, does residential district and West Street always have classes at the same time? Ellie and I would have known each other for a while now if that were the case.
I'm sure the school structure and scheduling has changed from when we were attending. They probably had to adjust the quotas to match Crossbill's rapidly growing population.
Huh, I had no idea. Guess that makes sense though.
Hey, Lloyd! Are we still gonna go to the bus stop?
Oh, you're right. I almost forgot. Let's be off then.
Lloyd, like, realizing slowly that Ellie's been around for a lot longer than he has realized.
Looks like... Yeah, right. Looks like the next bus is coming right around now, actually.
That was good timing on our part.
Yeah, it's great that we just teleported here right on time.
Wait, what's coming?
I think you'll be excited, Kia. It's something you've been wanting to ride.
Huh?
It's almost here.
Whoa! That car's ginormous!
This type of car is called a bus, Kia.
Oh my goodness! There's a bunch of people coming out of it!
Yep, they're all coming back from the hospital. Once we get down, it'll take us all the way south to St. Ursula.
I get to ride the bus? With you two?
Yep, I hope you're excited.
I'm super excited! Come on, let's get on!
Watch your step, okay?
I hurt my voice today. This is not the voice to be doing what with a hurt
Oh, dear.
voice.
Oh no.
Oh, look there, Lloyd! It's so pretty!
Shh, Kia, use your inside voice.
Sorry about that.
Why don't you do this to give Mira a bit of a break?
Yeah. Oh, don't you worry about it. Allow that I was a healthy child.
Are you all headed to visit someone? No, we're just going to the hospital for a consultation.
Whoa! I can see a cute little island over there! It's shaped all funny.
Oh, you...
I'm glad to see she's enjoying herself.
That was amazing! Walking might be fun, but buses are super duper fun!
Glad to hear it. It almost seems like that was her first time riding in a vehicle. Or she hasn't been on an airship or a train either.
What'd you say this place was? A hospital?
Yeah, it's a medical college. That means it's a hospital where they also do research on things. Why do you be able to help you remember the things you've forgotten, Kia?
I don't really mind not remembering things. But if I do remember everything, would that make you and Ellie happy?
Well, yeah, of course it would.
I'm sure you're missing a lot of really precious memories, Kia. Try to do your best to remember them, okay?
Okay. I'll do my bestest to remember everything.
That's the spirit. You don't have to push yourself too hard, though, okay?
Got it.
We should go to the front desk and ask about the neurology department. Yay, neurology.
Oh my god,
that was
is this
tricky.
my voice?
No.
This is
Lloyd?
Dee's voice, okay.
Ah. Cecile.
Nice to see you, Cecile. It's been a while.
I don't want.
It looks like you two are doing well. I'm sure you worked hard during the festival. Has the department been keeping you busy?
You could say that. Honestly, those 5 days were the busiest days of my life.
And the week after that was nearly as bad. Well, it seems like you managed to survive in spite of all that. Hold on, that girl.
Hey, Lloyd! Do you know this lady too?
That's right. Her name is Cecile. She's basically my big sister, and she...
No way. I can't believe you do something like this and keep it a secret from me. You went and got married without telling me? How could you not invite me?
What?
There's no need to hide it any longer. Hello, little girl. What's your name?
Kia!
Kia. What a cute name. You don't look like Lloyd, though. Maybe you take after your mom. Wait, you don't look like Ellie either. Cecile?
I like how she's pushing. Yeah, please stop for a second and think about this rationally. Me, Kia's dad. You know I'm not old enough for that to be the case, right?
Oh, huh. Now that I think about it, I guess that would make sense.
Why do we even have to think about it? It should have been obvious from a glance.
I love her use of just space. Yes. You can be quite the airhead at times, can't you, Cecile?
What?
Kia's so confused.
It's so funny because this walkthrough mentions once the sailors that approached the entrance for a hilarious scene with Cecile. I love this woman. It literally says that in the walkthrough.
We all love Cecile. I guess I might have been a little bit too quick to jump to conclusions. After all, you're 18 and Kia looks around 9. It's impossible that you could be the father.
That's just what I said before. Where do we even get the idea that she was my daughter?
Well, the two of you together just look so much like a family. I couldn't help but assume you were her father.
What?
Whoa! Lloyd! Are you my daddy? I had no idea!
No, I'm not.
Hey, Ellie. Just look at them. I mean, don't they look like father and daughter to you? Now that you mention it, I'm starting to see it too. They may not look alike, but the way that they interact with each other.
Are you serious?
Hee. So Lloyd is my dad. Should I call you dad now?
Let's just stick with Lloyd, okay?
Okay, I guess. Anyway, Cecile, you're super nice. Yep, I like you a lot.
I like you too, Kia. I think the two of us are gonna get along just fine.
Yep, just fine.
They've become friends in no time.
I am utterly exhausted all of a sudden.
So, Lloyd, about Kia's memories.
Yeah, it's basically like what we told you earlier. Came here hoping we could have the neurology department look at Kia. You know who we should talk to?
I do. And as it so happens, I believe you already met him. He's Dr. Joachim Günther.
What? That guy's in the neurology department?
That's what he does at St. Ursula? Well, at first glance, he might seem like a carefree fishing enthusiast. But I've heard he's actually made a number of amazing breakthroughs at a foreign medical institution. Here at St. Ursula, he manages the pharmacology and neurology departments.
How are those two? I guess they're kind of related? Not really.
Not really, though. There's a lot of extra study in both of those things.
Like, yeah. I mean, really, the only thing that they have in relation is that you prescribe the medicine from the pharmacy for neurological disorders.
Isn't
Kinda.
Isn't the whole point of him supposed to be like this genius? He's just extremely lazy.
Yes, no, that's exactly what he is.
He's super
so this
lazy.
Doesn't surprise me.
No, it doesn't
See,
surprise
he
me.
manages, but he delegates.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But more like he abandons and leaves just the random student to
He
take
has his
care of
name on a
everything.
plaque somewhere by a door that says he's in charge. He's not actually in charge. He delegates his tasks.
Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me that he's in charge of multiple things. It's just those two things are vastly different areas
They're
of
very
study.
specific.
That's pretty impressive. So you think he'd be the best one to talk to about Kia's condition?
I do. I have no doubt that he'll be able to help in some fashion.
Unfortunately, he's out fishing right now, so you need to go
Right.
fetch him.
Honestly. We should stop by the reception desk and see if he's available, and not fishing.
If he's fishing and it makes us fish, we're skipping to Cold Steel.
But then we wouldn't know the story.
I can give
The
you a rundown
lore,
of the
Ghost.
story. They happen
The
in
lore.
parallel. You'll get the whole rundown from
Lore.
them. Cold
I think D and I will rebel against you.
Lore.
fishing is not lore.
Lore.
Lure.
Oh, Sarah, hold.
I'm holding. Specifically, a
Sarah was
controller.
Mira.
Oh.
I think you were kind of Britishy, I want to say.
Okay. Yes, of course. Yes, sir. I'll send them to research ward then. Dr. Gunther says he can see you now. He will meet you at his laboratory in the research ward.
That's great, thanks. Glad he wasn't too busy.
He's never too busy. All right, then. I'll leave you guys to it.
Thanks for the help as always, Cecile. We'll make sure to say goodbye before we leave.
I can't wait. See you soon, Kia.
See ya!
She seems to be as busy as ever.
I doubt there's anyone in this entire hospital who works as hard as Cecile. Sometimes I wish that hooky playing Dr. Gunther would take a few pages out of her book.
As for me, I wish Cecile wouldn't work herself so hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should tell you how to get to Dr. Gunther's lab. It's on the 4th floor of the research ward. I could take you there if you'd like.
I think we'll be alright. Thanks, though. You see the doctor, Kia?
To the research thingy.
That's so cute.
Hey, look, it's the hot nurse.
She doesn't know where she's going, but she's happy to be here. That's Kia's mood right now. We found it.
I did. Looks like this is the place. Excuse us, it's Lloyd Mannings of the Special Support Section. Am I Dr. Gunter? Or is it
I don't think-
Xander?
Yeah, Xander is.
That's right, I'm his assistant. I'm his overworked
Yes,
assistant.
you were the assistant.
Wait, which one's this?
This is the doctor,
Dr.
the
Gunter.
fisherman.
The Fisher doctor.
Forgot what voice I even gave him.
I couldn't tell you because I was struggling to remember his voice myself. I thought I was his voice.
I want to say it was like... It wasn't British, but it was kind of like,
I think it's like
nerdy-ish sounding.
German-ish.
Yeah, Germany-ish. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's Joachim Gunter.
yeah.
Huh, I've been waiting for you. Come on inside, it's been long.
I think he's on lunch break.
Indeed
Alright.
I am.
Come on, Kia.
Gotcha.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Hello, Lloyd and Eddie, right? I appreciated our little duel during the anniversary festival. It was a lot of fun, thanks to you.
It's good to see you again, Dr. Gunter.
Sorry for showing up out of the blue like this. I know you're usually supposed to set up an appointment for these kinds of things.
Oh, it's quite alright. I was just finishing up with my current project, actually. The amnesiac you're taking care of, is that her?
Yes, this is Kia.
Hey, Lloyd. Is this old glasses man going to help me get my memories back?
Old? I try to make sure I dress with the latest trends, but I guess even that won't save me from the ravages of time.
I don't think you're that old.
Yeah, listen. You shouldn't go calling people old. It's more polite to act like they're still young, even if they aren't.
Oh, really?
You know I can hear you, right? Well, whatever. Why don't you have a seat? If you could explain to me the current situation, that would be extremely helpful. Okay, I think I have a good picture of things now. So, even the Septian's church techniques couldn't recover her memories. In that case, it could be just as Sister said. There may be an issue with her nervous system.
I was afraid of that. If any other way we could potentially recover her memories?
I'll be honest with you. Research into cranial nerves and brain cells has only just begun. There are many different possibilities as to the source of her amnesia, but no treatment for the condition currently exists. However, Go ahead. Pronounce it.
Ophthalmoscope?
Ophthalmoscope.
Thank Thank you, Dr. D.
Got you.
Kia, can I have you look into my eyes?
What is that?
Is
I
that
think
the
it's
thing?
thingy that you like, the little eyeball with like the little light. And the
Oh,
little pointy
is
The
thing,
that what
little
you know?
it's
light
called?
thing that you stare into, and it really blinds you, but you have to stare into it.
Is that what that thing's called?
I think so.
Let's find out. How was it spelled? Can you put it up on the screen?
OPHTH ALMOSCOP.
Ophthalmoscope. Yeah, it's the thingy with the light on it.
Huh,
You-
I
you can
didn't
also-
know what that was called.
I was say we can
Eye
also play
contact
the
excluded.
voice to know how it's pronounced.
Well, we pronounce it in Japanese. Oh no, it wouldn't, because there's no voice there.
Yeah.
Boo.
Even the Japanese were like, nope.
Like,
don't
we
blame
don't
them.
have that word.
They probably there's a lot of words that we make that
They
we
probably
use.
have that word, but in Japanese accent, like, because it's like Latin based or whatever.
Ophthalmoscope.
Pretty much. Yeah, probably.
There's a lot of words that they just have.
They just say, yeah.
They just say in English, but with like an O at the end of it.
Yeah.
But the real question is, would it be like anime uwu girl kind of voice with it, or like the deep man voice that Ophthalmoscope?
Well, probably that one.
Probably that one.
Ophthalmoscope.
Ophthalmoscope.
I love it.
No.
Well, there's a clip.
Kia, go ahead.
Look into mine eyes.
Sure. Mm,
Stare.
No issue with her pupils. Over the past few days, have you experienced headaches or nausea?
headaches, nausea.
He wants to know if your head or tummy have been hurting.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Oh, no, they're both fine.
I don't think that she has any brain damage then.
I mean, for rudimentary science, that's about the best they got, I guess. That's not
Does that
always.
must mean?
I mean,
It's good indications of brain damage.
only slightly triggered, but it's fine. Okay.
But like, that's not impossible to still have brain damage. See, now we
Those
get
are
to
very
trigger
broad
D
symptoms
as
for
the
a variety
doctor.
of issues. It's fine.
So we've
Okay.
triggered the two IT professionals. Now we get to trigger the doctor.
I treat
Yeah,
concussions
it's the
and
doctor.
TBIs, guys.
It's
This is
Dr.
ridiculous.
I'm sitting here like that's probably not how that works.
No, like, I know enough about because I have
I treat people. with kind of
you treat people,
difficulties.
yes. So I have very rudimentary secondhand knowledge from you, but also like my sister was an EMT, my mom was a nurse in the army. Like
So
I have
what's
medical
the
people.
WebMD version? Like, what's this world's WebMD? I'm very curious to know what
That-
this world's WebMD is.
I really want to know what the Wish version of it would be. Like, I feel like that'd be a lot more fun. Can I have the
Do you have
Walmart?
some idea?
Let's go. Well, it's simply my intuition speaking. But it's possible that this case of amnesia may be the side effect of some drug.
Drug.
You think some kind of drug caused her to lose her memories?
Yeah. Though very rare, there have been cases like that in the past. A drug's ingredients can sometimes inhibit certain transmissions within the nervous system. Though, in most of those cases, amnesia is accompanied by a complete breakdown of the mind. So that doesn't seem to be the case for Kia.
Right. In fact, I'd say she's the complete opposite of that.
She's always been so bright and full of energy.
The field of pharmacology is still very much developing. It's not impossible that a drug with these specific side effects has been created. In other words, we shall look at this from both angles, an issue with the nervous system and a side effect of the drug.
Makes sense. Is it possible to perform some tests here at St. Ursula?
Of course. It's just on top of taking a long time, there's no guarantee that her memories can even be recovered at this point. If you're fine with that, then...
I was afraid of that.
Exactly how long would the tests take?
They'll take at least 3 days. But if possible, I would like to run a battery of other tests on her here for a week or so.
3 whole days.
That's how long it will take to perform any drug-related tests we need. The tests involve running various chemical analyses on bodily waste. Now, this is usually a costly examination, but we can lower the medical fees given how unusual this case is. How does that sound?
Hey, Kia. Would you mind staying at the hospital for the next 3 days?
Stay here? Sure, I guess.
Really?
That's a relief.
Wonderful. In that case, let's get her checked into the hospital and all the relevant paperwork started. You should probably drop off any extra clothes or personal items she'll need as soon as you can.
Yes, we'll make sure to bring them by.
Hey, Lloyd? I'm okay with staying here, but can I still sleep with you?
Well, that's,
If I can't, I guess that's okay, but...
that's not it, Kia. You see, only you would be staying at the hospital.
What? Then where are you guys going to sleep?
Well, we're going to be staying in the SSS building. I promise we'll come see you every day.
No!
Huh?
You guys just want to get rid of me. You don't want me anymore, huh?
That's not true.
You'll only be staying here for a few days. After that, you can come right back and live with us just like you have been.
I don't care. I don't want to stay at that guild or this hospital.
Kia?
You're so stupid, Lloyd.
Wow.
Kia, wait!
It seems like we upset her.
Ah, man. I'm sorry about this, Dr. Gunter. Went through all this trouble and...
It's fine. Besides, I get the impression that nothing good would come from forcing her to take the test. On top of that, we don't even have any assurance they would help in the first place. How about we pick up where we left off once she's cooled her head?
Alright.
Waiting for her memories to return naturally might be a good plan too. If anything happens, don't hesitate to give me a call. In the meantime, I'll look into some of these amnesia cases when I have the chance.
Thanks a lot, Doctor.
We really appreciate it.
Mira, you're unfortunately going to have to talk to yourself here shortly.
That's fine. My voice is okay, but
Alright.
as long as it's not high pitch and high pitch.
I'm just giving you the heads up.
Okay.
Darn. I didn't think she'd be that against it.
Why do I get the feeling you're secretly happy about this, though?
Yeah, you got me there. For now, let's focus on finding her. I just hope she doesn't end up getting herself into any trouble.
it, you dummy! You just don't get it. I don't care if I remember anything or not. But why is everyone making such a big deal about it? Where am I? Yep, I think I'm lost. Ah!
Oh my gosh. It is high pitch and
no.
high pitch. Okay.
I'm sorry.
The breeze is so nice. I wonder when Father will be arriving today. Hey, you!
Do you want me to do one of these to help you?
No, I got it.
All right.
Hello? Are you looking at something? Is it all the fishies? I want to look at them too. I can't see them, but I'm sure they're swimming in the water all the same. Whenever they jump from time to time, I can hear the splashes. Oh, you're right! There's so many of them right here. I wish I had a fishing rod. I'd catch them all, and they'd call me Kia, the Divine Angler. So, your name is Kia, then? My name is Shizuku McLean. It's nice to meet you. Shizuku. I like that name. Thank you. I like your name, too. Kia sounds so pretty. Are you here to visit someone? Nope. I came here to see if someone could bring back my memories, but... Your memories? When that weird doctor with the glasses said I had to leave Lloyd and everyone else, I ran away. I think they call it a strategic retreat, or something like that. You ran away? And she said Lloyd and everyone. Was she talking about... Shizuku, I have a question. Why do you keep your eyes closed? Oh, right. My eyes don't work. That's why I stay here at the hospital. Really? Well, I don't have any memories, so I guess we're kind of the same. Oh, your memories. Wait, so does that mean you don't remember anything? Not even your mother or father? No, nothing at all. But I don't feel lonely because I've got Lloyd and the others. Is that so? My mother isn't with us anymore, but I still have my father. And everyone at the hospital is really kind, so I guess I'm not very lonely either.
There was no voice there, just a person walked on the screen.
What
briefly.
happened? Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was weird.
Nurse jump scare. Excellent work. Nora.
How do you stretch a voice? I need to stretch my voice after that.
I feel like
you
there's
sing
kinda
on
like
Broadway,
choir
that-
things you do. Yeah.
Vocal exercises. There's a reason they exist.
Yeah. Long tones.
Yeah, but I want to bring my voice down.
Low long tones.
It's like, you know when you wake up and you stretch out your legs and you get you stretch out enough and you feel that little, the stretch feel, right? I want to feel that in my
Yes.
voice.
I don't think you do, because I think that's a bad thing.
It's a bad thing, but it's like, ugh. Anyway,
I'm not sure how to
sorry.
fix your problem.
I don't know
I'm-
how to fix mine either. Anyways.
I'll ask a speech therapist. They might know.
Oh, please do. Thank you.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. There she is.
Thank goodness.
Oh, and our dog Sight is so big. He acts like he's better than everyone else, but he's the softest thing I've ever touched. And he loves it when you scratch his back.
He does? Sight sounds like quite the fluffy dog.
You should probably come to the city sometimes, right? Next time you do you want to play with me and Zeit? I would love to. Maybe I should ask Father when I see him. If I ask Estelle and Joshua, maybe they would play with us too. Estelle? Wasn't she that brave Sir Gil girl? You know her too? When I go to the city, I like to go shopping with them. Father's usually busy, so...
So she was with Suzuku. They sure became fast. They sure became friends quick.
It looks like the two of them are having a lot of fun chatting away like that.
I believe this is Arios. Because she was waiting for her dad, so I would hazard to guess this is Arios.
That's a good guess.
Children are always quick to make new friends after all.
Score! I was right.
Nice.
Arios?
Thank you for your assistance before.
There's no need for thanks. I merely did what was needed to be done. Now, is that the girl?
Yeah, I'm sure you heard about her from Michelle, right? Her name is Kia.
Is that right?
Something wrong?
Wait, do you recognize her?
No, I simply find her curious. You see, Shizuku is very well behaved. She always seems so reserved, like she's holding back herself. As a result, she hasn't been able to make many friends her own age.
So that's what you meant. But right now, she looks like she's having the time of her life.
Indeed she does. I don't know this Kia girl's background or past. However, since you've chosen to involve yourselves, you must take responsibility to the very end. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, take good care of her.
Yeah, we intend to.
Father? Lloyd? Ellie?
Whoops. Looks like they finally noticed us.
Welcome back, Father. How was work?
It wasn't too difficult this time around. I'm glad to see you again, Shizuku.
Oh, this is your dad, Shizuku? He's like super tall. And he looks super duper strong. You think so? Also, I'm glad I get to talk with you two again as well.
Yeah, same here.
You're really getting along well with Kia, aren't you?
Oh, yes. She's so friendly and cheerful. I'm happy I was able to meet her.
One second.
No worries.
Sorry, back was itching real bad. I had to use my back scratcher.
Hey,
Okay.
I get it. I've got one hanging in my bedroom. I get it.
Yeah.
I can reach my own back with back scratchers, but sure.
Okay,
I'm just
not
flexible.
all of us are double jointed like you are.
Not double jointed, I'm just
Okay.
flexible. It's not the same.
Hypermobile.
Anyways.
Some maybe.
By the way, Lloyd, I'm still not gonna stay here. Not in a million years, okay?
Yeah, I know. But if you did stay here, you'd be able to play with Shizuku every day. You were friends, right?
Really? But I don't want to be away from you guys. Lloyd, you really shouldn't be so mean. Don't force Kia to make a decision like that.
Maybe you're right. I'm sorry, Kia. You about ready to head on home?
Oh, I wanted to talk to Shizuku a little bit longer.
We'll come visit, I promise. Also, Shizuku is welcome to come play with you whenever she's in the city.
Really?
Yes, I think that would work for everyone. Up you go, Shizuku.
Okay.
Aww.
Arias, are you planning to stay here for the rest of the day?
Yes, I'll be spending the night. Kid, thank you for being friends with Shizuku.
Of course. See us, Shizuku. Goodbye, Kia.
How adorable.
Well, it's time for us to get going.
That's right, it's already sunset.
You're right. The sky is all red. And I'm hungry now, too. What's for dinner?
She sure is a bundle of energy. Let's go say goodbye to Cecile and then grab a bus home.
Okie dokie.
Also, I find it very funny that the last series of games, the two child characters were played by the same person. And now we come to this game, and the two child characters are played by the same person.
Maybe in the next one, we'll figure it out.
I just find that very funny. I don't know if this is Garcia or the Dawn. What is this? It could have been either one of them. Oh, nope, it's Dawn.
To think that we've been forced into striking a deal with the CPD of all people. Damn it all. This is all because you're utterly incompetent.
I have nothing to say for myself.
But didn't you get that doll yourself, Dawn?
What the hell did you just say?
Shut it. It doesn't matter. Responsibility lies with us. It was our duty to not let any intruders in.
Yes, boss.
Whatever. Speaker Hartman has been avoiding all contact with us since the auction. Not only that, but goddamn Hayway is getting more aggressive. Damn it all, at this rate.
Please relax, Dawn. Our stranglehold on Crossbell is as firm as ever. If we can fend off Hayway's onslaught, I'm sure even Speaker Hartman.
And what the hell makes you so sure we can even hold out against them? You haven't even managed to take the head of one measly assassin.
Well,
Damn it. At this rate, we won't even be able to rely on Hartman's assistance anymore. What should we do? Well, I guess we still have one option left. I haven't decided. It's time we pull out our trump card.
Trump card.
You don't mean.
Are you sure, Dawn? Why did it go to Otto all of a sudden?
Why so surprised, Garcia? That sort of insurance was made for times like this.
But, Dawn, it's way too risky. Get the police. This is going to get the Bracer Guild on our asses.
Well then, we'll just have to put Hayway down before the guild can even find out now, won't we?
Capiche?
This seems like the perfect time to conduct a test run of our distribution network. If you get what
I
I'm
can't get
saying.
over how large his mouth is. It's ridiculous.
Oh, Marconis?
What did you just say to me?
Yeah.
You talking about my mouth again?
It's gigantic.
He has a very
It's like a
large
Joker
mouth.
smile.
This
Yeah.
is the mouth my mother gave me.
Well, she gave you an ugly one.
Wow. My
Yes,
mother
that's
loved my
ugly,
mouth.
rude.
So rude of you.
Was she burying a skunk butt rug?
Maybe. Maybe she did. Who knows? We'll never hand over the reins of crossbows underwater to some goddamn outsiders.
Guess what?
We got promoted.
Also, guess what?
It's 11:18 p.m.
Next chapter.
The next chapter is the last chapter of this game.
What?
Oh shit. Okay.
There are only 4
That took a
chapters
turn.
and an intermission in this game. This is one of the smaller entries in the series.
3 weeks later.
And
No
then
sign of her
later.
returning, and even with the help, the team couldn't verify her identity. That's all over, and the mayoral election. God, still 1 month
Wow.
away. Crossbell had been quiet. SSS had adjusted living with a young, rambunctious girl and returned to regular duties. Being a quick learner, he understood that the team worked during the day, so she stayed at the building without complaint, eagerly awaiting the return, and then... We're back.
Hey everyone!
Lloyd! Yay, you're home!
Nice tackle. Were you a good girl while we were gone, Kia?
Yep, the goodest!
She is freaking adorable.
She's so adorable.
I've been watching over the SSS building with Zite all day. I even read 3 books from the library, too.
Wow, really?
You've read through all those books already? My, how impressive.
I'm pleased to see she has a healthy appetite for knowledge.
Knowledge.
I've no doubt she has a bright future ahead of her.
Man, she turned all of you into doting parents. Guess I'm not one to talk though.
Huh? Anyway, I'm hungry now. Let's eat lunch.
Alright. It's about that time anyway. Pretty sure it's my day to cook. Everyone fine with pasta?
That sounds wonderful.
The meals you've cooked have always been delicious, so I'm fine with whatever you make.
Save me an extra serving it too.
Sure thing.
Lloyd, you're making lunch? I want to help. Please, please.
Have you ever cooked before, Kia?
Perhaps you remember something from your past involving it?
No! In one of the books I was reading, one of the characters was a chef. And the stuff he made sounded so tasty.
That explains that.
Well then, now that you're a regular master chef, I'd love to have your help, Kia.
Yay! To the kitchen!
We need to decide what kind of pasta we want to make. We have eggs and bacon from our Warka village, so a carbonara wouldn't be hard to pull off. We also have some canned clams from the Burl. With those we can make some Spaghetti. I love.
Avangoli.
Thank you.
Mon-
Is that how that's said?
I think it's I. Yeah, Ale
Spaghetti-
Vongole.
Olive Angole. Yeah. I think I've seen that once in my life and I had no idea how to pronounce it back then either. Or if we want something nice and simple, we could chop the eggplant we've got and whip up a nice meat sauce. All right.
Spaghetti.
Most important
Carbonara.
decision we have. I didn't hear what anybody said.
Spaghetti.
Carbonara.
Go with the. I was thinking the complicated thing because they mentioned the name.
Okay, well we
No, not the clams.
2-1. Clams are
I love clams.
eh.
You're in.
No. I mean, like I'll have like a New England clam chowder every once in a blue moon, but I really don't care much for clams.
We don't get good clams in the Midwest. It's hard to do anything with clams here.
I know.
Also
That's why when you
accurate.
go to the south or along the coastline, that's
See,
the best time to get
I
clams,
can
and
get-
it
Don't
tastes
go
so
over
good.
there. It's so far away.
I can get real New England clam chowder at my brother's.
Yeah.
I haven't, but I could. It was not on the menu when I was there.
Man, I could go
What's
for
yours
some
in seasoning?
oysters. I could go for some oysters right
Ugh,
now.
ugh. I had
Oh,
an oyster
sure.
once. I had to, so story time very fast. My camp that I went to growing up, they had we had a thing. It was a mail call, and
Mhm.
every day, people could send letters and emails to the camp for certain for people, and if you got 3 letters at a time, you had to do what we called kiss the dirty bird. Because it used to be, it was this stuffed yellow bird that just got like thrown in the mud and like tossed around and got really dirty. They washed it, but like it just looked really dirty and dingy. And you had to kiss the dirty bird to get your letters. Well, after a while, that got really boring. So we started coming up with different punishments for getting letters. So we did Bean Boozled, which is the first time I had the Bean Boozled stuff. You had to drink Mountain Dew through a sock that was quote unquote used. It was not. It was a clean sock, but they claimed it was used to make it seem grosser to the kids. But another one was eating an oyster out of the can. And I don't remember what the other option was, but the other option was far worse than eating the oyster. So I ate the oyster. Ugh.
There's
It
so many
was-
things wrong with what you just said in general. Punishing letters and oysters from a can. Both of those things.
Okay, the punishing letters it's a tradition. The kids know what's happening. It's the parents sending them letters. Like parents, family, friends, churches. Like it's a big thing. The kids go knowing this is going to be a thing. Many of them enjoy because they think it's funny. Because they will try to send. There's also an intercamp mail where they can pay like a quarter, not even a quarter. It's like 5 cents or something like that. Maybe it's a quarter to send a letter. These kids will spend like $10 on letters to send to their friend to make them do something gross or embarrassing. Because they think it's funny. And it's all, they go back and forth with each other all week long. It's just part of how the tradition at the camp that's been around. I couldn't even tell you how long before I was started to go camp there. And it's been over 30 years since I started going to the camp. So it's been a tradition for a very long time. Obviously, when COVID hit, we had to change things. We couldn't do that. That was not a thing during COVID. But for the 2 or 3 years, we didn't do it. And I started it back up again. Anyway, story time over. It's not every day we have clams, so we might as well put them to good use. Now, let's see.
Hey, Lloyd! I want to help. What can I do?
Would you mind bringing the ingredients as I asked for them? I'm just about to start boiling the noodles.
Okie dokie. Hey, Lloyd! Is it ready yet?
A little bit longer. When it comes to cooking pasta, the amount of time the pasta spins boiling is key. Once it hits that sweet spot, you take it out of the pot, toss the clams, sauce, and pasta into the pan, add some garlic and parsley, and bam, it's ready.
Wow! That's amazing! I want to try doing it! Please, please, please!
You do? Not sure how it'll turn out, but I guess it should be fine if I keep a close eye on her. Alright then, give it a try, Kia. Mind the flame, though.
Gotcha! Let me see. You said wait for when it hits the sweet spot, and then take it out and put it in the pan.
Looks like she's a little lost. Well, I'm sure everyone will still scarf it down even if she does make a few mistakes.
I got it!
What?
She gracefully took the perfectly cooked pasta from the pot and began to cook it with the other ingredients in the pan, as if she was an experienced chef. What the heck?
Ah, done! Bon apple tea!
Yum. Yum.
That was
Okay.
incredible, Kia. You blew my cooking skills out of the water. How'd you know what to do?
I don't know. Something just flashed in my head and I did it. Did I do it wrong?
Definitely not. They handed those pans. I could have sworn you've been cooking for years. Well, maybe you have been? You learned to cook before, that'd explain it.
Dunno. Oh well, I just know that my tummy's rumbling, so let's go eat.
I can't believe how good this is. Did Kia really make all of this?
I gathered the ingredients and did the prep work. But it was Kia who boiled the pasta and put everything together.
Real?
This dish is without a doubt restaurant quality. Well done, Kia.
Glad you like it.
What if she's the daughter of a family of professional chefs? Well, whoever her parents are, they must be worried sick about her by now.
I'm sure. There's not much more we can do to find them, though. Even with the Guild's information network on our side, we still haven't learned anything substantial yet.
There must be some reason why that is the case. Perhaps she is from some especially remote village?
Huh?
Well, we can spend all day thinking up possibilities, but that won't get us anywhere. Till we actually find a lead. She could just be part of the family, yeah?
Hopefully. Oi, don't talk with your mouth full. Gosh. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, I feel pretty bad for the wrote that a chef. Chief right about now. We're talking about chefs and my brain can't get it out of my head now. I missed out on trying some of Kia's delicious homemade pasta.
another meeting at headquarters, right? There have been a lot of those recently.
You're right. I wonder what's going on.
Call? I wonder who it's from.
Ring, 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 ring. A
That is the
banana
chief of
phone.
Fran, considering it's not coming from your enigma.
Hello, this is the Crossbow Police Department, Special Support Section.
Risha?
Is this Risha? Or is this someone else?
Give me a second. Oh, excuse me. There's 5 chapters in this game. I can't read.
I was about to say, if we're coming to the finale, it feels very rushed.
Right.
Anyways, Lloyd, is that you?
It's
Noelle.
Noelle.
Oh, okay.
Which one was Noelle again?
The sister of the receptionist, right?
So that's D.
Yes, it's me. Okay. It's Noelle. I mean Sergeant Major Seeker from the Guardian Force.
Oh, hey. It's been almost a month since we last talked, right? You need the SSS to help you with something, Sergeant Major?
Yes, actually. There's something I need a bit of personal advice about, so I decided to call you guys.
Personal? What's this about?
Well, I say personal, but it's still Guardian Force business, actually. I'm, sorry for calling you out of the blue like this.
It's no big deal. We were in the middle of having lunch anyway. So, where are you now? Want to talk face to face? We can meet you somewhere.
Oh, really? I happen to be at the city's north exit right now, actually. Is it okay if I stop by the SSS building?
Of course. By the way, have you eaten yet? You have a plate of pasta ready and waiting for you if you like.
Oh, no, I couldn't impose... Couldn't read either, apparently, so... Actually, if it's not too much to ask, some pasta will be lovely.
Can do. We'll be waiting for you.
See you soon! Who was that?
Sergeant Major Seeker, believe it or not. She said she needs our advice on something.
Oh, no fooling. That's rare.
Is someone coming to visit?
Yes, Kia. A lady from the Guardian Force.
Guardian Force.
She hasn't had lunch yet, so let's go ahead and make her some pasta. I count on your help again, Master Chef Kia.
Yeah.
I just want to eat my crackers.
Thank you so much for lunch. It was absolutely delicious. Did Kia really make it?
Yep, I sure did. But Lloyd did all the prep? I think that's what he called it.
Well, you should be proud. I've actually been hearing a lot of stories about you from Fran, but who knew that on top of being the cutest thing ever, you were also an amazing cook?
Yeah, Fran's definitely taken a shine to her.
Whenever we communicate through the terminal, she always asks to talk to Kia.
That sounds like Fran, all right. She's always had a soft spot for cute kids.
Hey, Noelle, are you Fran's big sister? Because your hair is the same color as hers, and your faces look the same.
You think so? I didn't really think we looked all that alike. I was never the cute type like she is. Oh, I nearly forgot the reason why I came here in the first place. Mind if I start explaining the situation to everyone?
No, go ahead.
It was about those ruins on the outskirts of the mountain path, right?
Right, the thing is...
I thought you were gonna go into an explanation.
It was clearly gonna fade out to black.
Okay, to be fair, I put it in my mouth as soon as Randy started talking. They started talking about spaghetti and things, and I was like, man, I want a little snack. And I have a little packet of club crackers next to me. I'm gonna just eat those real fast.
No, not allowed.
Apparently not.
Mm-mm.
So you're saying the ruins are haunted?
Allegedly. It's either that or some sort of mythical beast has taken up residence there. Whatever it is, it was never spotted there before recently.
So the guys over at Bellegarde Gate were in charge of the initial investigation, but ended up withdrawing. Means the Tangram Gate is up to bat now.
Right. I attempted to investigate the place with a handful of guardsmen yesterday. But as soon as that creepy monster showed up, they all got cold feet. Wait a second, Sergeant Major. Are you, by any chance, asking us to help you with an exorcism? No, not exactly. The CGF's objective is to simply perform a thorough search of the ruin's interior. Sorry, I should have known it was too much to ask.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm just afraid we don't have much experience investigating ruins, that's all. The fact that you turned to us, of all people, means that you have some particular reason, right?
Sharp as always, Lloyd. Well, when the guardsmen and I were fighting the monster, it felt like our arts were working differently than usual.
Wait, what?
Could it be?
So you think it was the same as our expedition into Stargazer's Tower? Specifically, that the higher elements may be active there?
Exactly. The runes gave me the same feeling I got back then. And so, I was wondering if I could get your guys' advice on how to proceed, or even better, your cooperation.
I see.
So that's why you came to us.
On the day of our daughter's wedding.
The day of her daughter's wedding.
I'm well aware that you guys are really busy. But if nothing gets done, the commander is probably going to order us to forget it.
Well, that lazy ass has always been a fan of letting sleeping dogs lie, so I wouldn't be surprised.
She came all this way to ask us. Why don't we work together on this? Sure, it sounds like the city, but the way she's described it has me worried.
I suppose.
Ellie's so scared of ghosts.
I have no objections.
No problemo. Doesn't look like Mademoiselle is too hot about the idea, though.
That's not true. Only a child would be afraid of
Cat's out of the bag.
Are you scared of ghosts, Ellie?
No, that's crazy talk. It's just that we need to be extremely cautious going up against an unknown foe and all. I can't blame you for being scared, Ellie. I wouldn't want to go through with all of this either if it wasn't for my duty. But leaving everything as is, as if nothing happened, I just can't accept that. Sergeant Major.
I understand that feeling all too well. You know, Ellie, if you want, you can stay behind and watch us test the building.
Alright, fine, I get it. I'll go, okay? You're not gonna leave me behind.
Ellie has entered her enrage mode.
Oops, we took too long on the trial. The boss got enraged.
Yep.
Party wipe.
All that bluster ain't gonna save you from the ghosties, you know.
Can we move on? We received quite a few other support requests today, too. What should we do about them?
That's a good point. It'd probably be tricky to meet back up if I go with her after we take care of them.
Oh, if that's the case, allow me to accompany you as you take care of your requests. I drove my CGF car here, so I can take you anywhere in Crossbell you need to go.
Are you sure it's okay?
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem at all. How about we head to the ruins after we finish up the support requests? That should work, right? Oh, yes, that does seem like it would be the most efficient way.
Honestly, it would be nice to be driven around for once.
I guess today we'll be getting a taste of what it's like to be in the First Division.
It's decided then. Yeah, we're going to be out for most of the afternoon. Can I have you stay here with Zayt and stand watch again?
Sure! Have fun getting rid of the big bad ghosts, everyone!
My car's parked over near the north exit. I'd be happy to give you a ride as long as we stay within state borders. Just let me know, okay?
That'd be great, thanks. So, just to be sure, the ruins we're heading to are beyond a fork that's halfway through the tunnel in the mountain path, right?
I believe so. It branched off from the path we took to Mainz a few months ago.
That's the one. The road is pretty rough, so we'll have to go on foot partway through the tunnel.
Alright then, let's wrap things up here and have ourselves another little hike.
Ruins infested with ghosts. Adios be with me.
Let's go accept all the requests so that we won't do any of them.
I just realized looking at Zavine's thing that she should have been taking half damage the entirety of that fight.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
Yep, too late now.
Much too late now, but it's fine. I just need to remember that coming up. I mean, what? In case they're listening.
I mean, what?
I mean, what? Uh,
This must be your car, Sergeant Major. Suppose we got enough rides that I should be able to recognize it by now.
Yep, this baby's mine. This CGF light armored car can handle any kind of terrain thrown at it.
Well, light armor is true enough. The thing looks like it'd crumple as soon as an actual tank so much as looked at it. The thing it could really hold up against is probably a Gatling gun at best.
Hey, that's not very nice. Our armored cars are equipped with the latest technology, you know. Well, Crossbow doesn't have any tanks of its own. Relying on maneuverability might be our best chance at defense.
True. Also, I seem to recall that Crossbell doesn't have any patrol airships either. Given Crossbell's budget, I would imagine the state could stockpile such ships by the dozen. I assume this must be due to the pressure from Erebonia and Calvard.
Yes, exactly. More so Erebonia, actually. They ran into trouble with Liberal's patrol ships 12 years ago, so they take them much more seriously. They're worried about what we do with patrol ships if we ever sided against them. Both the Empire and the Republic are very wary about letting Crossbow have any military power for this reason.
Interesting. I wish that weren't the case, though. Being able to do our patrols with airships would be so much more efficient.
You're not wrong. I guess I can't complain though. Having a car is better than having to walk everywhere at least. If you ever need a ride somewhere, just let me know. I'll be happy to take you wherever you need to go, as long as you can get there by car, that is.
Wow. Ooh.
Go to the tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Seek
Secret
through the mountains. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to put something in.
Secret tunnel.
Oh, okay.
That guy wasn't even doing anything. He was just minding his business and you ran into his butt.
We're toward the end of the game. Things can hit me now
Yeah.
and do damage.
Yeah. It be like that sometimes.
I mean, most things still
You're
can.
still fine.
Yeah. Achieve 100 victories in battles. I just got an achievement.
Ooh. Nice.
God. Okay. Now. That.
Well, that was much quicker than I thought it'd be. No, it wasn't. I ran all the way around to get here. This must be the path that leads down to the ruins, right?
That's right. We'll have to continue on foot from here.
Well, if we're ready to head over, we better get a move on.
Indeed.
Do we really have to explore ghost-infested ruins? Calm down, Ellie. Ghosts aren't real. Ghosts aren't real.
Oh, wait, I don't get Death Ward. Interesting.
Why is that?
Paladin doesn't get 4th level slots until 13.
I had hoped the Phantom Thief B would be the one to loot me. I guess I'm not beautiful enough. Help! I'm cruising off a cliff! I think my S brakes were cut. My S brakes were cut.
Wow. Not your ass breaks.
Cinematic camera angle. It is really disorienting to move in.
Great for cinema, bad for navigation.
This place looks like a ruin from the Middle Ages.
Who knew that tiny little path would have led to a place like this? It's so creepy. Does anyone else feel a chill?
I guess we got our ghost pals to thank for that.
I'm not entirely convinced they're ghosts. It's more like they're just some type of unknown monster. Do you sense something, Tio?
I detect a strange fluctuation in the atmosphere. Oscillations in the air, perhaps? An incorporeal presence?
Oscillations? Incorporeal?
That is my hypothesis, at least. I believe it is coming from the roof where the bell is.
That reminds me. Stargazer's Tower also had a bell on its roof, much like these ruins.
Yeah, come to think of it, you're right. It also reminds me of the bell in Crossbell Center Square, actually.
Like there's some kind of connection between all these bells?
In a city called Crossbell? Nah.
Crossbell.
That's silly. Well, our objective is to conduct a search of the ruins interior. Shall we set that bell as our target destination? I'd like to investigate the fluctuations Tio detected there.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Now we got a plan, let's head inside.
If we have to.
Commence mission.
Alrighty then. Let's go grab some ghosts.
Hey, they're unknown monsters, not ghosts. Isn't that right, Sergeant Major? Yeah, sure.
Poor Ellie. Wish I was get too freaked out in there. Secret? Oh.
Tunnel?
Nope.
Alright. How much longer are we looking to go here?
It is midnight for
That's
us.
why I am asking.
D.
I mean, I don't work tomorrow, I don't care.
D's officially on vacation mode.
E. If you're sleepy though, we can stop if you want to.
I mean, I still have work in the morning, so.
E.
Alright. We'll save and we'll just pick it up tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Alrighty. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. Appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with more trails. We are going to go and raid Crumbs. They're doing Curse of Strahd. So we're gonna go raid them. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.